Jeffy is one of the most popular but also most hated characters in SML, and there's a good reason for it. When Jeffy first appeared in Mario the Babysitter, it was one of the videos that helped SML blow up. Back then, Jeffy was just a funny, weird kid.
The help is on the way.
What?
Jeffy, I told you not to put that pencil on your nose. Why'd you do it?
What you say?
He was a mentally disabled stereotype, but he was still kind of funny. Now though, the Jeffy we see in 2024 is nothing like the one from back then. He started out as a quirky kid, but now he's just plain annoying. Jeffy is honestly overused at this point, and it's ruining his character. He's now only there for dumb jokes or to drive Mario insane. Like, that's his whole thing now. Back in the day, Jeffy had depth. Sure, he annoyed Mario, but there were moments where you could see he cared. He was happy to have parents. And when Mario was going through something, Jeffy would step up in his own weird way. Now, that's gone. Jeffy used to have these little moments where you'd feel for him, where he wasn't just a walking punchline, but those moments don't exist anymore. It's like Logan took the easy route and decided to only use Jeffy for cheap laughs. He's not even trying to make Jeffy relatable or likable anymore. Another thing is how Jeffy doesn't interact with as many characters as he used to. Remember when he'd have moments with Shrek, Black Yoshi, or Chef Pee Pee? Those were fun. Now it's the same small group: Junior, Joseph, Cody, Mario, and Rose. That's it. It's boring. He feels stuck in the same situation with the same people, and it's just not as entertaining. Jeffy makes Marvin's life absolute hell, and honestly, for no real reason. Like, there's zero growth with him. He never improves as a character, never learns any kind of lesson. After everything that happened with his mom, you'd think Jeffy would start appreciating his dad a bit more, or at least stop being such a pain. But nope, it's the same old Jeffy. And speaking of views, Logan is definitely milking Jeffy for all he's worth. Jeffy has become the cash cow of the channel, and it shows. They rely on him way too much, and it's gotten to the point where a lot of fans are fed up. People who've been watching SML since before Jeffy came along can see how much the channel has changed, and not for the better. Jeffy can be super repetitive, and that's a big reason why so many people find him annoying. Like, every time, it's the same stuff. He's cussing, throwing a fit, or flat out ignoring Mario, or I guess Marvin now. And while that can be funny sometimes, it gets old really quick. It's like they're stuck on repeat with his character. Even when Jeffy does get taught a lesson, it doesn't stick. Like in Jeffy's foster home, he learned something, but in the very next video, he's back to being the same old doofus. And then it's rinse and repeat until the next time they decide to teach him something. It's exhausting to watch. Honestly, Jeffy's just a cash cow for Logan. Ever since he showed up, the channel got a ton of new fans, mostly kids, which explains why Jeffy is everywhere, but because of that, other characters barely get any attention anymore, like Yo Boy Dougie, or even Junior, who used to be the star of SML videos. Even when Junior gets a video, Jeffy somehow manages to steal the spotlight. Don't get me wrong, I still find Jeffy entertaining most of the time. Whether it's a new video or one of the classics, I enjoy watching him do his thing, but even as a fan, I can admit the jokes aren't exactly fresh anymore. They've been running the same bits for years, and it's no surprise that a lot of people are over it. But to be fair, SML has been bringing back some of the classic characters more often lately, and I gotta admit, that's been a nice change. Seeing characters like Shrek, Black Yoshi, or Chef Pee Pee again reminds me of the golden days when the channel had more variety and fresh ideas. Jeffy can still be a good character if SML gives him proper development and makes him more relatable. Instead of constantly being annoying or over the top, they could show him learning from his mistakes and facing real consequences for his actions. Giving him moments where he genuinely tries to improve or shows a softer, more thoughtful side could make him likable again.